everyone and welcome back to Brickcraft. And on today's video I'm showing you how to make a Pikachu tail. And for this you're going to need some brown felt, 2 pieces of yellow felt. I'm using 2 pieces because I only had some scrap yellow felt. Pair of scissors, some yellow and black thread, as well as a needle to sew, a keychain, and lastly you're going to need stuffing, of course. Now to help with the shape of the Pikachu tail, you might find it easy to do what I do here, and I grabbed a pen or pencil and I drew the tail out, and then I drew the little area that needed to be brown and cut it out of the paper. And once it's finished, I went ahead and pinned that to my yellow felt, and I cut it out. Now I cut it out a little bit thicker than the picture I drew because I realized it was too thin, and even so after that it was actually too thin, but it still looked good in the end. So you might want to make yours much thicker than I did for the Pikachu tail because you're going to be sewing in a lot. And then I also pinned and cut out the part of the brown for the tail. I actually found it easier to hold the yellow part that I had cut out and did that. Once I have it all cut out, I went ahead and sewed that on. Now you want to make sure that you sew the brown part on 2 opposite sides of the tail. So on this side I'm doing it with the tip part facing my left, and on the next time I do it with it facing the right. So you can see here they're on 2 different sides. That way when I fold them over to sew them together, the 2 right sides will be together. So then I go ahead and pin that, and you can sew this by hand just by going up through the 2 pieces of fabric and then down through, and then up through and down through the whole way around. But I have a sewing machine, so I find it easier to use my sewing machine. So I sewed it together and then I turned it right side out because it is inside out. And it's going to take a while to do that. As you can see here, it's kind of hard to turn it back inside out because mine is too thin, as I said. It still looks nice though in the end. So I do use my pencil shut, of course. I use my pencil to help pull it through, and it helps a lot. So here's what mine looks like, and then you can go ahead and add stuffing. Once again, you're probably going to need a pencil to help do that. Once you have it filled, you're going to cut out a small piece of your felt and fold that over and sew that into the tip when you're closing the top of your tail. You're going to want to go through and up over. That's what I'm doing right here. I don't actually know the technical terms for these. I need to learn them for you guys. And then I add a key ring to the top part where I added the little taggy. And I have this really cute little Pikachu tail to add to my Team Rocket costume that I'm going to be wearing for the November release of Pokemon Omega and Alpha. So guys, if you want to see any more videos by me, check out that last video right there. Just click the link. And if you want to see more creations, my Store Envy link is located in the description.